Morning Blitz begins now.
So Hal versus the world right here now. Us against everybody.
On the Blitz.
Yeah, welcome to a Monday. Okay, it's not quite there yet.
Not quite, not quite.
It's better, but it's not quite there yet. But I think I kind of re-agitated it through, Football Sunday and all the yelling and screaming that was going on over the weekend. And a lot of it, actually, was because of Thick's team. That was a crazy 90 seconds to end that game. That was unbelievable. In fact, I was texting him. I was like, oh, my God.
Well, you mean to end regulation?
End regulation,
yeah.
Right. Yeah. What an absolute crazy
I was
game.
glad the Cowboys won, but at the same time, our defense is garbage.
I'll tell you what, the second that the Giants scored, the second that Dallas scored with 52 seconds left on the clock?
Yeah.
I was like, they're going to lose it. I was like, this is the perfect setup
they left too much time
for a Cowboys loss. This is exactly how it happens. And I know because the Lions were the king of that for 2 decades of last-second loss. We could find any way to lose. But congratulations.
When you have Brandon Aubrey as your kicker, the best player on the team, the guy's incredible.
Yeah.
70 yards, they put him out there to kick it if it needed.
Yeah, he had 150 yards of kicking or something like that. Something ridiculous. It was nuts. How are you, Kelly?
Great. I'm
Okay.
doing great. I had the most productive day of my life yesterday.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. Beginning to end, and I didn't watch a single second of football.
Okay.
Well, that wouldn't be productive.
You were just, around the house?
I mean, I got up, did a long walk with the dog, went to church. Charlie and I basically, closed down the joint. We were there so long, talking to people, just loving it. Came home, made homemade waffles. I made cake. I baked a cake. I made pizza dough. Later made pizza. I did laundry. Charlie and I took the dog on another walk. We ate dinner. We ended up watching an interesting show, I think, on Netflix, and just shut down the night. I felt so good when I laid my head down. I'm like, I have done it. I have achieved.
You adulted to the max yesterday.
To the max.
Good for you.
Yeah, so I feel really good today. Maybe even a little arrogant about it.
That is, I don't know if we could have had an opposite weekend because I also shut down the joint, but that was on Saturday night.
Yes,
completely different. And
Still counts.
Besides picking up the pizza at Flyers during halftime of the Lions game, I didn't get off the couch yesterday.
Hello, I love Flyers pizza. It's good.
It's very good. Yeah, it is very good. We've got a lot. That's gonna.
Yeah, I know. Because I didn't get off the couch either because I got your crud.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you have it?
If yesterday had been Monday, I would not be here right now.
Really?
Yeah,
when did it hit you?
Saturday night, Saturday afternoon.
Oh,
Good, okay.
I went fishing and I started coughing on the boat. And I'm like, oh, no. And I get home and it has just set in. I even called Tessa yesterday to have her come in and fill in this morning because I thought when I got up yesterday, I'm like, there's no way. There's no way I'm going to be ready to go to work tomorrow.
It's just, it never really felt bad. Just sounded like this. And it was just so annoying.
Yeah.
Saw a bunch of people on Saturday at All Out War. They're like, oh, I'm so glad you got your voice back. And I was like, not really.
I heard you on the air Saturday out there. You sounded fine.
I was fighting through it. I was just trying to talk normal.
Right.
But,
then I once I got up and got going and took some medicine, I felt a lot better, and I 100% better than yesterday right now. But I think my voice is okay.
For now.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Well, let's get to it. We have got a lot to do and a lot to talk about this morning, including this crud and my trip to urgent care that I just have to share with you.
What?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got
That had to do with the crud?
Yeah. Oh, I got to share this with you. It was.
Oh no.
What?
Urgent care is a special kind of place.
Oh, very.
Yeah. We'll talk about it coming up here in about half an hour or so. Right now, let's get going with Blitz Morning Trivia. Think what you got.
All right, $25 up for grabs to waterbeds and stuff if you're the first one to text in the correct answer. Real simple. What band has put out a new song called Making Love to Morgan Wallen? This band, everybody knows this band. They got a new song, Making Love to Morgan Wallen. Tell us the name of the band. Be the first one to text it in at 800-821-9970. We'll give you the gift cards.
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia to start the week, Vic.
All right, the question was, what band put out a new song called Making Love to Morgan Wallen? And the answer is Limp Bizkit.
You're not.
Right.
I made this diamond-plated, making love to Morgan Wallen in an elevator.
So it's not really making love to Morgan Wallen, it's making love to Morgan Wallen in an elevator. So people are like, oh, he's trying to say Morgan Wallen makes elevator music?
Okay. No, he doesn't, but okay.
Yeah, so that's, everybody was saying
That clip of the song, I could bounce my head to. The song in its entirety...
It's pretty cheesy.
It's very
cheesy.
elementary.
Yes.
Yeah, the lyrics aren't exactly deep.
Well, is there a Limp Bizkit song with deep lyrics?
Okay,
Right.
fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, so I get it, but yeah. So yeah, but
People in the house, put them hands in the air, because if you don't care, then we don't care.
right.
I mean, I can get into it.
Yeah, absolutely. I would absolutely rock out to some Limp Bizkit. But that song...
Yeah.
Jeremy Hartley from Asheville was the first one to text in the correct answer. Scores $25 to waterbeds and stuff.
Very good. Congratulations. Let's set the mood real quick because apparently it is already time.
What?
Yes. So let's bring back the greatest Christmas song ever made to set the mood for the holiday season. Because, yes, if you are ready for it, head on over to Costco where they're already putting up Christmas decorations.
I love it.
Yes. I mean, you've got the majority of the candy aisle taken up, but right there in the holiday section, you can still get, if you are ready to, you can get yourself a Christmas tree.
I'm ready.
Are you really?
Oh, my
Yes.
gosh.
Why not? Now, I love Halloween. I truly do. I like to give full attention to Halloween.
Okay, pause.
But I've got room in my brain for
Wait, pause.
Christmas. Okay, pause.
All right, turn it up. We had a dance break real quick. Okay, sorry, back to your story. You're here for it.
Somebody get me out of here.
You have no problem heading out and picking up your Christmas tree ready to go.
I mean, I've got room in my heart for all holidays. And in the fall, we've got to embrace them all, right? It's not too early to start looking at stuff you might want to buy for your house for Christmas.
Keep an eye open. Okay.
Keep an eye open. Give me my options. Start now.
And I will say this, though. We all know there is a sense of feeling come holiday season, come December.
Yeah.
Kind of changes our mood.
Yeah.
Puts us in, we seem to be a little bit happier, a little bit more joyous. So if we're going to get in that mood a little bit earlier, the way things are going right now, sure. Let's get in the holiday spirit a little early. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, for me, I will say I get more stressed as Christmas approaches. I do. It stresses me out. So now is the time I can enjoy it. I'll listen to some Christmas songs now. Because
Justin,
I'm not stressed yet.
You're not going to quite enjoy it as much when the time actually comes. Okay. Well, again, if you want to, head on out. It looks like you're going to start seeing it more and more. Guarantee it. I bet before the end of September, you're going to have Walmart, Target, and all this
Oh, Lowe's and all.
Yeah.
I mean, you go to Lowe's, they got mass Halloween out right now.
Right.
Ton. Same at Home Depot.
Yep.
Just gigantic things you can put in your yard.
Have you seen the videos of the little kids getting scared by the big Halloween decorations that pop out?
Yeah.
And then they fly backwards and
they're just getting more and more extravagant.
Yeah.
So if you're ready for double coverage holiday season, it's here.
You about to hit another one of your dance spots here?
Oh, wait, yeah, right. Give it a little volume.
Here's the thing: is we should know the words to this.
We should.
We got to work on it.
We got to learn it.
Yeah.
That will be.
Wait, you don't know the words to the greatest Christmas song ever?
Not all of them.
Oh my
I know
God.
some of them. But this is our promise to you, Kelly. We'll work on this.
Yeah.
For our last show before the holiday break,
Okay.
we will perform this song.
Okay, I love it.
Actually, we could do it together because it's Justin Bieber and Busta Rhymes.
I love
so we
it.
could actually do the whole song together.
Let's do it.
Oh, that's a good idea. Very nice.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us over to Germany, where a family got together to celebrate someone's birthday, as you do. And then at some point during the birthday celebration, someone's going to come walking from the other room, usually the kitchen, carrying a cake. And they're either going to have the candles lit where they put it down in front of you as everyone sings happy birthday, or maybe they put the cake down and then they light the candles in front of you so you can then hear happy birthday and blow your candles out. You just got to make sure you get the right candles. Take a listen to what happened to this family. I don't know. I don't live in Germany. Maybe your candles look exactly identical to your fireworks.
Oh, no.
But I would think there would probably be a difference. And if you look in the video, which is floating around online, they look like fireworks. They don't look like candles.
Yeah, I've never seen candles that look like that.
No, they were pretty big. Like you would assume, like, oh, this isn't a normal candle. This might be a joke candle if you don't want to put, 87 candles on grandma's cake. You get this one big
giant
candle.
one.
But these were small tubes. They're fireworks, clearly. Now, somehow, the balloons didn't pop. They had a balloon arch in the background. Nothing caught on fire. So everyone's fine. But, yeah, just be careful before you go putting fireworks.
Now, these things were at the dining room table. I mean, they were almost hitting the ceiling.
Yeah. So, again, just double check. Make sure you're not putting fireworks in the birthday cake.
I would like Roman candles on my next birthday cake. We'll do it outdoors. We can keep a safe distance, but I think that'd be a really nice birthday tribute for me.
Okay.
Kind of like it. Yeah,
I agree with all that. You want to do it outdoors,
Yes.
no one around.
Right.
You light the candles and run. But then who's eating the birthday cake? Because you're going to have a whole bunch of Roman candle ash all over your birthday cake.
Okay, well, we'll have to work that out.
Okay,
You're right.
all right.
I appreciate your problem solving here.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have a cake for eating, and you have a
Right.
cake for the Roman candle.
I like it.
Maybe
You
just
make
some
like
junk
a
cake.
Like a cardboard
Yeah.
box cake of
Yeah.
some sort. Okay, fair enough. We'll make that happen for you. Our next story takes us down to Osceola County, Florida. Yes, we have ourselves a WTF. What the Florida? A 225-page affidavit was just turned in to the prosecutor's office because they have finally busted a years-long gambling ring. A gambling ring which generated more than $1 million in money, including about $700,000 that went to a Mr. Lopez. The problem is, Mr. Lopez is the county sheriff.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You're not supposed to be running an illegal gambling ring if you are the county sheriff. Not only that, they got a hold of the county sheriff's phone after the warrants were issued. And there's really no getting out of this one. Like, he knows it's right there in the messages. Him talking about, oh, we're playing here. Oh, make sure you pay up this amount. Oh, make sure that we take care of this issue. It's all pretty black and white. So it looks like Mr. Lopez is going to be spending a little time behind bars as the now defunct county sheriff was running an illegal gambling ring. Don't do that. If your job involves law enforcement, you can't go breaking the law.
Yeah, you only can if it involves like refuse and refuse collection and strip clubs. Remember?
Right, exactly.
Like Sopranos,
Yeah.
a la Tony Soprano.
Yes.
You ever wonder how many people, be it law enforcement, politicians, whatever, all the stories we hear, What about all the stories
you don't hear?
The people who don't get caught?
Oh,
how many are out there
100%.
not getting caught at this crap?
So many of them. So many. That is your not so breaking news, 99.7 The Blitz. All right, time for a Monday morning dumb debate. I know it's early. You're still recovering from the weekend, but try and give yourself a little cold water on the face because you need to think about this one, and I want to hear your arguments. 800-821-9970 is the number. But I heard this question, and I got to throw it out there because we spent some time debating this yesterday, and I want to know how you guys feel. And I want to know how everyone feels. 800-821-9970. Here's the question. It's a 100-meter run. The same run they use in the Olympics.
Oh, a dash.
100-meter dash. Yeah. 100-meter dash race, okay? The race is between Usain Bolt, who used to be the fastest man in the world,
right,
and Joey Chestnut. But listen, when the starting gun goes off, they have to eat a hot dog first before they can start their run. Who's winning the race?
Usain Bolt, no doubt about it. There's no way that it's going to take him that much longer to hot dog than Joey Chestnut. And Joey Chestnut could be halfway through and Usain Bolt would still win if he got started that late.
Okay, let me ask you a question. How fast do you think Usain Bolt could eat a hot dog, an entire hot dog?
20 seconds.
Okay, do you know Joey Chestnut's record?
What?
1.2 seconds.
Ew. Okay.
And Joey Chestnut is an average 40-something-year-old guy. He's not obese by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, and keep in mind that Usain Bolt's record in the 100-meter dash is 10 seconds, 9.5 seconds,
right,
actually. So if it takes him 5 seconds, 10 seconds to eat that hot dog to Joey's 1 second.
I got to assume it takes him 10 seconds.
I'm going to say Joey's going to win.
Okay, see.
I mean, he's nowhere near as fast as Bolt.
No,
but he's going to have too big of a head start, I feel like.
That's my argument. I think Joey Chestnut, it would just eat the hot dog too fast for Usain Bolt to ever catch up.
Yeah.
Now, Usain Bolt knows this race is happening, right? So he can start practicing on the eating part.
I mean, I guess he could. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm picking Usain Bolt.
You're
I'm sticking with it.
With Usain Bolt.
I understand your argument. I think it's a good argument, but I still stick with Usain Bolt.
Yeah, you might be right about that if he got a chance to prepare for it. I mean, I think if you just pulled those two together out of nowhere and said, okay, this is what we're doing, do it.
Right.
I think Joey wins.
Still
but if you give Usain a chance to prep, maybe then he wins. I don't know.
Dan texts in, is Usain up to 240 pounds now? He's not in the shape he used to be? Okay.
Is he?
No,
really?
we're talking peak Usain Bolt.
Let's talk peak Usain Bolt.
And peak Joey Chestnut.
Yeah, because 9.5 or 9.56, whatever it was, is Usain Bolt's fastest time. Joey Chestnut's fastest time is 1.2. Doesn't mean he eats every hot dog at 1.2 seconds, but he can. But I just think, I have to believe, that the eating of the hot dog
that does it.
Just gives you too much of a lead. I mean, I really want to get a hot dog now and see how fast the average person can eat a hot dog.
With a bun?
With a bun. Because I'm not doing the water thing.
Oh, no.
Well, they do that just so they can just swallow the bun.
Of course,
They
but
dunk it,
two hot dogs at a time, and they're just like beavers. They're just, yeah.
Oh.
But I just can't imagine. I would love to know if anyone else could think of an argument where Usain Bolt could eat a hot dog that fast that could take over.
I need to know, how long he's got for that hot dog before there's no way he can overcome the lead that Joey Chestnut would have.
And what would be the average 100-meter dash? At what? 18, 19 seconds for an average 40. Like I think I could do it in 20 less than 20 seconds.
All right, so Usain Bolt can cut that in half.
Yeah.
15 to 17 seconds.
15 to 17 is the average. Okay, yeah. So I'm pulling sub 20 plus it's got to take me 10 seconds to eat an entire hot dog.
Yeah.
So even if I'm at 27 seconds, as an average person, 26, 27 seconds.
Whereas Joey's going to be a total
gives
of 20.
Usain Bolt. Yeah, that gives Usain Bolt like 16 or even 14 seconds to eat a hot dog. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm changing my mind now.
I don't know. It's
Maybe
going to take
Usain
me
Bolt.
a good 2 minutes to eat that hot dog. So I'm sunk. I think
Think so? 20. You think
2
so?
minutes. 2 minutes.
2
I
minutes.
need 2 minutes for that hot dog.
Well, even if you're trying to race,
Even if you were going for it.
Yeah.
So
Do you want me to choke?
you
Well-
couldn't eat fast if you wanted to now.
Let's
Not
see.
like that.
Aaron says if it takes Bolt more than 5 to 6 seconds longer, Chestnut wins. So even if it takes him 10 seconds to eat the hot dog, Joey Chestnut's still winning. Okay. All right.
I mean,
No, I'm not-
we don't know how fast Joey Chestnut runs. We don't know that. We that is a part of the equation that is unknown.
That is the X, for sure. The unknown.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
A Reynoldsburg man who's accused of buying and sexually abusing a child is due in court today. An arraignment hearing is scheduled for 58-year-old Daniel Sisk. The 7-year-old victim tells investigators that her mother sold her to Sisk after taking her from her custodial grandmother in North Carolina back in July. Sisk is currently in jail on a $3 million bond. The mother has not yet been charged. The man accused of fatally shooting conservative activist Charlie Kirk is refusing to talk to authorities and has not admitted to the killing outside of reportedly confessing to his father. Utah's governor says the people close to 22-year-old Tyler Robinson are helping in the investigation, and that includes his partner and roommate, who is described as being incredibly cooperative. Robinson reportedly left a note that investigators are reviewing, and he will appear in court tomorrow where he will be formally charged. For now, he's being held without bail at Utah County Jail in a special housing unit under enhanced supervision, with staff reportedly keeping a very close eye on him. Meanwhile, this coming Sunday, the 63,000-seat State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, will host a massive public memorial service for Kirk. The format and the speakers have not yet been announced. Ellen DeGeneres is getting sued over a car crash that happened in California back in October 2023. The lawsuit was filed by a woman who says she had just stopped at an intersection in Santa Barbara County that had stop signs in all directions and was proceeding through the intersection when another car, allegedly driven by DeGeneres, ran a stop sign and T-boned her. Suit seeks an unspecified amount of damages. The woman says she suffered multiple serious personal injuries and damages in the crash, as well as lost wages, emotional distress, and other issues. And those are your 3 things.
Hey, welcome to your Monday. Another warm day. Sunny and high at 88 today. So we turned off the air conditioning a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know if I can do it.
Coming back.
Yeah, it might be coming back.
Yeah.
Well, haven't done it yet.
Oh, we did.
There have been a couple days, but this week, 88, 85, 85, 88, 89, 85. It may have to turn it back on for a week.
Yeah.
I may have to turn it back on for a week. I'm so sorry. I wasn't here on Friday. I'm still kind of... my throat just won't... I don't know. It's so strange. I had this weird cough Thursday. Could hear my voice going on Thursday, and then Friday woke up, and it was just like... pretty much
Nothing.
just gone. There was nothing I could do. Although I heard that I had a cameo.
You did
on
make
the
a
show.
cameo on Friday.
Thanks to Nora.
Yes, your lovely fiance sent us some audio of you.
Appreciate that so much that she would decide to. Okay.
Wait, it gets better.
Here comes a good one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I definitely slept in. But I got up to get ready for the show, and I was like, there's no point. So I texted you guys, went back to bed, and that was that early morning nap.
Well, it was nice.
Nap of the day.
We were missing you in the morning. At least we got a little piece of goose.
Well, I'll tell you what, because of the I was worried about like the cough I had. I felt fine except for the cough and what was on my throat. So I went to urgent care on Friday. Can we I haven't been to urgent care in a really, really long time.
Because of your cough. You were that concerned.
It was kind of a wet cough,
Uh-huh.
and I wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to get more severe.
If you had strep or
triple
something.
pack,
Okay,
something
okay,
like that.
all right.
Because it was definitely scratchy.
Right. Maybe bronchitis or something.
Yeah. And Can we talk about urgent? What's going on at urgent care? Like, there was no doctor. There was a male PA, like a physician's assistant. And I was just really concerned when I told him what was going on, and he says, "Hey, let's see if we can figure this out together." Like, what do you mean together? I'm like, no, this is supposed to be you. You're supposed to figure this out. He asked the medicines I was taking, and I was like, well, I took some emergency and some acetaminophen. And he said, hey, can you spell that for me? I was like, wait, excuse, what?
What?
You're not supposed to.
Okay, I feel like you went to one of those private equity firm-owned urgent cares. Because, like, if you go to the Ohio State University urgent care, there's one, I think, on Hamilton Road off 161.
Okay.
They have a doctor. They have a nurse. It's like an emergency room visit.
Oh, yeah, no.
But it's an urgent care. Now, but they also have those private equity firm or companies that own these urgent cares. I went to one of those when I had COVID in 2020. It took them 10 days to give me my COVID test results.
Oh,
isn't that crazy?
I should have questioned it where the doctor usually has like their diploma hanging up. Like this was just like, you know, like your kindergartner gave you something, said you did it with a gold star, and I was like,
you did what? It's
right.
Unclear.
And it was sitting right next to that cat poster. It was like hanging in there, and he's holding on to the branch. I was like, I don't know if I'm in the right spot. And obviously, whatever is going on is still
there.
Is still there. Yeah, I was a little concernicus about the state of the urgent care.
Yeah, did they give you half off since you did half of the diagnostics?
Right. But here's the other question too. This is way too much TMI. I get it, but I want to know if there's a doctor or a nurse out there listening. Is there any medical explanation where if you have a chest thing going on, a chest throat thing going on, is there any medical explanation as to why that might try to relieve itself and exit the system through the
lower
the rear entrance? Because for some reason I had the most atrocious gas all weekend. Like it smelled like a rhinoceros toe. Like I have no idea what was going on.
Rhinoceros
that had been trampling through its own leavings.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Your body's probably in distress. It's trying to gather together, and also you did mention you DoorDashed some Dairy Queen. That may have had something to do with your issues.
But this was Friday, Saturday. We DoorDashed the Dairy Queen last night.
Okay.
No, this was Friday, Saturday. Like when I was going through it.
Yeah.
For some reason.
I mean, you don't know what's impacting your digestive system either.
Maybe I don't know. But every time it happened, I had to turn around to make sure I was the only one in the room. So I was like, there's no way. There is no way I just did that.
Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Did I see evidence of this on TikTok?
Yes, you did.
I?
Yes.
What are you posting on TikTok?
Goose posted a TikTok. Were you going to try to scare Nora, but instead you, just completely...
What?
He was going to scare Nora. He had his video, like she was going to come down the stairs and around the corner, but instead he just freaking let this hugest fart. And that was the video.
I'm mad. I didn't get the other part of it because I was in tears. I was there. This video is 15 seconds. I was standing there for probably 90 seconds. I was getting ready to leave. Wait, let me tell you the story. I was getting ready to leave the house to go to the store, but I didn't kiss Nora goodbye yet. So I put my shoes on. I was going to go upstairs, but then I heard the bedroom door open upstairs, and I was like, oh, she's coming downstairs. So I'm going to scare her. We've got a slot right next to the staircase. where I can stand where you can't see the person when you're coming down the staircase. It turns a corner. So I'm standing there at the end of the staircase, and I'm like, oh, it'd be even better than that. Let me get my phone out. So I get my phone out, and I'm waiting. I'm standing there 90 seconds, and she's still not coming down the stairs. And then, out of nowhere, it hit me. And so you're going to pull it up? Okay, turn the music down.
Oh, turn the music down.
So this is me standing there for a good 90 seconds. Get him.
I mean, hold on.
I'm waiting for it.
So this is what you were dealing with all day Friday, all day Saturday.
And then I lost the element of surprise.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
It was.
You had to abandon it.
It was gone.
Yeah, that's it.
I go upstairs. I'm in tears, crying. I'm laughing so hard. Nora thought something was wrong. Then I had to play the video for her because, as I mentioned, I don't do that in front of her. But it just fell out. And I was like, okay, it game over.
Everybody is texting that you, instead of saying why your system things were going out the rear exit, you should have said, but I guess you said the rear entrance. And everybody's asking about this.
Oh. Yeah,
you said rear entrance.
I did. Yeah. Hey, you don't need to know about my Friday nights. Hey, it's a Monday, and it's going to be a busy one, so I wanted to make sure that I was well rested, especially after missing work on Friday and not feeling my best. I wanted to make sure I got some good sleep. So, took a little bit of extra gummy last night, but they happened to kick in before I dozed off, so my mind started wandering, and I wanted to share some of my gummy thoughts with you this morning on a Monday. Like, if you ever find yourself amongst vegans in a mind collapse, it should be very comforting.
Yes,
You'll be the
agreed.
last
Or a
one to be
plane
eaten.
crash or whatever.
You'll be A-okay.
Yeah, they're not fantasizing a big turkey when they look at you.
They're
and then
not.
the thought bubble is a steaming brown turkey.
Your butt meat will be safe.
Nice.
Well, at least from being eaten. Thought about this before falling asleep. Mobile phones have made laughing alone in public seem completely normal.
Yes. Or
Because
talking to yourself.
Yeah, before if you saw someone there standing laughing and talking to themselves, you're probably thinking something ain't right.
Yeah.
Let's see. I thought about this before dozing off. As a musician, the number of people who have gotten into a car accident while listening to her music can actually a measure of success.
Oh.
Because they're
I
that much
suppose.
into your music. They love your music that much that they were air drumming away or singing at the top of their lungs with their eyes closed. Bam!
Have you seen the video on TikTok of that girl singing Britney Spears? And then she gets in like a rollover accident while she's filming herself singing Britney Spears.
Yes, it's actually happened a few times. And I want to know, I would love to hear 800-821-9970. Have you ever gotten in a car accident and the music just kept playing?
Yeah, because I feel like you would always remember that. That would be seared
Yes.
into your mind as the song that was playing when you got in your accident.
For sure.
And would you be embarrassed if the cops walked up on your accident and you
And it's
couldn't turn
still blaring.
and it's blaring?
Yeah. Imodium, arguably one of the greatest medicines that you need when you need it, is in the most difficult packaging to open. That makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, you need it now, but you can't get it till
Right.
later.
That should be the most easy open package ever for medicine. Here's
Should be a
some.
Pez dispenser.
Yes, 100%. I thought about this before falling asleep. You cannot imagine a new color.
Oh. Is that true?
I think it's just staring. Yeah.
I mean, though, what about the people who came up with all those Crayola colors? Didn't they imagine it to be?
No.
No?
No, they mixed colors and they're like, oh,
Okay.
this doesn't match anything else. Oh, you can't picture a new color.
Can't picture a new color.
No?
Wow,
Okay.
you're right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right.
Thought about this before falling asleep, heavily induced by gummies. All male porn stars are hardworking.
They're very
guess
hardworking. Yeah.
Yep.
I guess so.
When millennials become senior citizens, dial-up internet's going to be the version of walking 20 miles to school uphill both ways.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
We're going to be telling those kids about how we used to have to dial up and listen to the... And finally, this is the last thing I thought about before I fell asleep last night. In the cartoon, at all times, you always saw Shaggy and Scooby running side by side from a monster, which makes no sense because Great Danes run like 30 miles an hour. Like Shaggy has to be faster than like Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
Because there's no way
Right.
he's keeping up with Scooby. Absolutely
so
impossible.
true.
JD says, "Hey Goose, how many times do you take a little extra gummy before it just becomes taking a gummy?"
Right. That's true.
It's a valid question.
That's a gummy thought right
Valid
there.
question, JD. Very good. All right, I saw this article. Was this on BuzzFeed? Yeah, someone posted a question on BuzzFeed, and I love people's responses. And I know we all have the same feeling. People are sharing the useless things that they learned in school. Like you said, we all did. We all had a country line dancing course during gym. Which, what? Why?
Hey, it got me out of dodgeball, so I appreciated it. Although he had to touch a boy, so that's rough when you're 11.
It just really confused me because I didn't know if I wanted to square dance once or line dance 4 times. I was confused as to which one I preferred.
I think line dancing would have been much more fun.
Oh yeah, because you didn't have to team up. You didn't have to couple
you
up.
do it on your own.
Because
Right.
when I was that age, I know these girls are looking
10,
at me
11,
like, "Look at this fat ass! I got to dance." That's exactly what they were thinking, looking at
Oh,
me.
no, they weren't.
So
Yes,
sad.
they were.
They were
I
all
promise
nervous.
you.
They were nervous to dance with you, I can tell you
Yeah,
that.
because I thought they were going to get cooties.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Some people are saying this now, cursive writing. I don't even know if they teach cursive writing anymore in school.
But how do you what is your official signature?
They're squiggles. You can't read anybody's signature anymore.
Mine is the easiest signature to forge, like in the history of signatures.
Yeah.
There's a triangle A, and I just once I cross the A, I just stretch the line all the way out, and I put an S.
It's kind of like Charlie. He does a C, and then the rest is just loops going to the right.
Right.
Just loops.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's his signature. Mine, I actually take great pride in my signature. Oh, look at that.
That's my signature.
That's pretty cool.
That's my
like
signature.
Hollywood style, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an
Those
autograph.
are your initials.
That's what I did.
It's an
Right,
autograph.
exactly.
So when you're signing, if you're buying a house, you have to initial here, initial here, initial here, sign here.
Yes.
It's all the same.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
And they can't say it's not your official signature. It is.
And I was like, but I remember watching my dad, because my dad used to write letters all the time, and he would sign his name. And my last name has the letters ELLER in it. And so when he would sign in cursive, that ELLE, they're all the same.
Right,
So
just 4 loops.
Yeah, I just watch him go, like with the giant loops on there.
Yeah.
All right, also, things that are useless that you learned in school. Learning how to dissect a frog. I haven't used that skill once
No.
since
Let's
then.
see.
Yeah, why-
I did a worm, but we never did a frog. I was always worried about the frog, but I really, I felt like dissecting the worm was quite interesting.
Yeah, I don't think it was
I was
meant.
engaged.
Really?
In that lesson. Yes.
I don't think it was meant for you to be able to dissect frogs in the future. I think it was
They're
about
not
learning
creating
biology.
Serial killers.
Oh, so it wasn't my Dexter starter kit.
No.
That's not what was going on. Okay. I guess that's where I was about to go with it. Let's see. Pretty much every geological fact about Mesopotamia.
Mesopotamia.
Or English, for that matter, right? Reading. That's a useless point of class. 800-821-9970. What's something you learned in school that has now become completely useless? I mean, for me, basically, once you got to high school level math, anything other than that for me was gone.
Absolutely.
Algebra, gone.
Yes.
Geometry. Like
Was
the
algebra
Pythagorean
gone?
theorem. What? Like what?
Yeah, I'm the same with math.
The only reason I
All gone.
remember even the name Pythagorean theorem was because my geometry teacher was that one teacher, that crazy teacher, and he had a dance for everything. So he would dance out the Pythagorean theorem.
See, and you never forgot at least the name of it.
The name of it.
How
I
about
have
that?
no idea what it is. That's the right angle thing, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
you find the
So your Lions scored 52 points yesterday. How many points do they average per quarter?
well divided by 4, so that would be
Yeah, whatever that comes out to be.
11. That's 44. 12.
One more.
13.
Yes. 4 times 13 is 52. That's algebra. You just did algebra.
No, that's
No,
multiplication.
you did algebra. We said what?
Well,
That's multiplication.
No.
That's division.
No.
Oh, division. If you're saying 52, what's X?
Right.
Okay.
You just did algebra.
No, I didn't. You did. I failed. I didn't do it at all.
Okay, it's not my fault you had a bad teacher.
6148. Yes. Learning how to play. He said playing a recorder and music. Yeah, playing hot cross buns on the recorder.
Yeah.
Okay, I completely disagree. It's your intro into music
Right.
and instruments, and that I think that's probably spurred musical people on to
Yeah.
wanting to play an
They're
instrument.
trying to open up everything to you. Is all that is.
And also, side note, I loved going to my nieces and nephews' recorder. They made me cry. Their recorder concerts.
Okay, something's wrong with you.
I cried because they're up
Because it was
there.
so mind.
It's just something so amazing to see a child up there, like, attempting to learn music.
Yeah.
I loved it. I disagree 100% with that. I love the recorder lessons.
But
That's a valid argument for
But that doesn't mean you're wrong either. It doesn't serve any purpose in your life today.
Okay, here's one. Here's one I know you'll agree with, Kelly. Completely useless skill
Okay.
that you learned in school, or a completely useless lesson. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess if you don't go into med school, that's,
All right?
that's
Exactly.
useless.
Exactly. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Chuck,
Chuck, what is a completely useless thing you learned in school?
well, you're right about the algebra. X plus Y does not equal A, but I'm going to go with nouns and pronouns and adjectives and verbs and all that stuff.
Oh, well, you don't like using English?
Well, I can spell, read, and write, but I don't need to know what a noun is, I don't think.
Okay. So the actual what a noun is versus what a verb is versus what an adverb is.
Where does it go? Where does it go
Right.
in a sentence, you know?
It doesn't change how you speak, does it?
Right. I get that.
You're just not interested in sentence diagramming, right? You don't care
Right.
about what
Yeah.
they're all called. You know how to put them together. That's all you need.
Right. I don't need to
Yeah.
know
Right.
everything
Thank you.
else. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for the call. Let's see.
Sherman said geography. Half the places have been renamed.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. This person says that people will come up to you and offer you free drugs. It hasn't happened yet. We did get a lot of that lesson in school. Be careful because drugs are everywhere.
Yeah, but they're not free.
They're not free.
How
Yeah.
about this little lesson? I think has been really useful. Milk, lemonade, turn the corner. Fudge is made. That's a playground lesson, but it does help
that's-
with biology.
That's come in pretty handy.
It has.
Yeah.
I agree. That's like you're learning what you need to learn on the
Right.
playground.
Exactly.
Oh, those are street smarts. There.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you go to grab or touch certain things, you got to
Yeah.
be sure you know. Milk, lemonade. Turn the corner. Fudge is
Street
made.
smarts very different than academic smarts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's very odd. It's a very strange sensation when you're going to grab for milk and you grab fudge, and that changes the whole outing for sure. Blitz, hi, who's this?
It's Adam, Goose.
Adam, what's up, man? What did you learn in school that's completely useless?
So I would say some of the U.S. history lessons that they taught us, because they've kind of come back now and said, well, we taught you this, but some of it's not true.
Yeah, that is an argument for nowadays about things we've learned versus what really happened or didn't happen, and that's a valid argument for sure. Appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much. Gustavus was calculus. Yeah, once you get to those higher levels, man, Steve says the 9th planet is Pluto.
Oh, poor Pluto.
But isn't it back?
Did it get downgraded
Right.
and then they brought it back?
I think so.
And
Yeah.
then I think it downgraded.
Oh, and then they took it away
again.
again. Why? Is it a planet or not? It's sitting there. Is it a big sphere in space?
Here's another fun
I
fact.
don't understand.
Here's another fun fact. When we discovered Pluto, I think in 1926, and it became a planet, and then it was decategorized as a planet. And whether or not it's a planet again, it takes Pluto like 260 years to circle the sun.
Well, sure, it's farthest away.
It became a planet, lost its classification, became a planet again, all before it made like one
full-
rotation.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, give me a second,
Yeah,
man.
it's older than one rotation. It's older than United States.
Yeah, exactly.
How about anything you learn in nutrition class? Because that changes so much.
That's
like, don't
right.
eat eggs. Wait a minute. Eat a bunch of eggs.
Right, yeah. We have our 4 classifications of food, but now those are changed, and the food pyramid's different.
Yeah.
Now the food pyramid's like a Tetris,
Yes.
block.
Yeah.
Whatever.
800-821-9970. What did you learn in school? Completely useless nowadays. 99.7 The Blitz. 800-821-9970. I saw this list on Reddit talking about things you learned in school that are useless and obviously all debatable because, yes, a lot of people thinking learning hot cross buns on the recorder, pretty silly, but Kelly made a valid point. Can lead into interest in music. It's your first little dipping of the toe into playing instruments, which could lead to future things.
I played trumpet
For how long?
a year. Okay. Then I didn't play trumpet anymore.
Could you still play if you tried?
Oh, hell no.
No?
I don't know if I ever could play then.
I played the viola. I played the viola for 2 years, 4th and 5th grade. Yeah, 4th
Oh,
and
my
5th
God,
grade.
my lips, man.
Yeah.
That vibration.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no,
In fact-
thanks. I don't know how people do that.
I remember I was in 5th grader. I was a 5th grader, and there was another 5th grader, and she played the viola as well. And we actually came up with a little music comedy skit, and we used to go to the kindergarten and 1st grade classes and play our little comedy skit.
You
like,
did?
yeah, it would be playing, and like I would mess up, and she'd go to talk to me, but she'd swing her horse stick.
Horse stick, the bow.
It's made with
Horsehair.
It's
You're
made
right.
with horsehair. The bow. She would swing the bow as I was like picking something up, so it'd go over my head.
Oh, yeah.
And then the one trick I learned was, you slide your finger right up the shaft of the
Oh, my God.
String.
The neck.
the neck, not the shaft, the neck, and you go. You can do that little noise,
Right.
So that would make the kids
I
laugh.
feel like you got kicked out of music class.
There's a possibility. There's a total possibility.
I'd come see your show, though.
See, I thought
Yeah.
I thought it was a really good show.
Started your comedy career early. You even found comedy in the viola. I love it.
Absolutely, comedy and the viola. What else is on the list here?
Big John says, what in the HE double toothpicks is a past participle?
Participle.
It's
Okay,
right.
wait. Yeah, a past participle is a past tense of a previous action. He done, did, run. Like, that's a past participle, right?
I guess.
Okay.
He done did run.
He
That
done, did,
sounds
run.
that sounds like proper English.
Yeah, that's a past participle.
Yeah.
He done, did, run. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, Natasha.
Hi, Natasha. How are you this morning?
I'm great. How are you guys?
Excellent. What did you learn in school that was completely useless?
So, when I was in middle school, I had to take French and Spanish, and my Spanish teacher would give us our Spanish names.
Yeah.
And for the name Natasha, she claimed that my name was Juanita in Spanish.
Okay.
As I got older, I realized my Spanish teacher didn't really know Spanish because everybody was either Juan, Jose, or Juanita. Pretty much the only names that she knew
Right.
in Spanish.
Yeah, not the actual Spanish translation of your name. I
Correct.
mean, I hope she at least knew Spanish to teach you Spanish to speak.
That's what Duolingo's for. Just one night before you do a couple lessons, then teach the kids
And
the
then
next
teach
day.
the kids what you learned on Duolingo.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Natasha,
Yeah.
thank you so much. I hope you have a great week.
Yes, and I hope you get to feeling better, Goose.
Oh, thank you so much. I feel fine. It's just my Lego Batman voice has returned for some reason. Here's one. Memorizing the entire periodic table.
Oh, yeah.
That's come on.
Yeah.
I mean, Sheldon Cooper, maybe.
Listen, it's kind of like a party trick, though.
Yeah.
Still, so I feel like you can still pull out that knowledge, and it can be useful in terms of making you look like a super nerd.
I don't think I ever had to memorize. I don't think that was ever a lesson. I had to memorize the whole thing.
No.
There's that little song to do it.
There's memorizing all the names of the states with the song. There is the people who like to memorize pi, all the the numbers out.
How many numbers out you can do? Yeah.
I think it's a good party trick.
What are there, like 88 elements on the periodic table?
Something like that. Yeah.
God, I could probably name a dozen, if that. That would be about it for me. I don't know.
And now, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Hundreds gathered at Kaufman Park in Dublin last night for a vigil for Charlie Kirk, who was assassinated in Utah last week. The speakers included Senator John Husted and State Attorney General Dave Yost. Vigil included songs and prayers for Kirk and his family. The 22-year-old man accused in the killing, Tyler Robinson of Utah, has his first court date tomorrow. The mother of a 15-year-old California boy who died by suicide is taking Roblox and Discord to court, arguing that their platforms enabled his grooming and exploitation. The lawsuit, filed by Rebecca Dallas in San Francisco, accuses both companies of operating in ways that exposed her son Ethan to online predators, which ultimately led to his death. According to the complaint, Ethan began using Roblox at age 9 with parental controls in place, but at age 12, he was befriended by an adult posing as a child, and this adult told him how to remove those parental controls. The communications between the two of them escalated from friendly chats to sexual content, and then the predator persuaded Ethan to move over to Discord, where the abuse continued. Ethan was coerced into sharing explicit material under threat. He finally admitted what was going on to his mom, was extremely depressed, and then died by suicide in April of 2024. The suit blames the platforms for not having adequate safeguards in place, age verification, or screening measures. This year alone, more than 20 lawsuits have been filed accusing Roblox of enabling sexual exploitation. Well, the Emmys were last night. The host, Nate Bargatze. The Pit was a big winner. The show won 5 Emmys, which is, I think, is one of your favorites.
Oh,
right?
100%. Well deserved.
Oh,
yeah.
so good.
Especially at Best Drama Series.
Yeah,
100%.
Best Drama Series. Star Noah Wiley won Best Actor. Catherine Lanasso won for Best Supporting Actress. The studio, Seth Rogen's show, The Studio, set a record for the most wins by a comedy series in a single season. Seth Rogen took 4 Emmys for the show, including acting, directing, writing. The Netflix drama Adolescence won 6 Emmys, including Best Actor for co-creator Stephen Graham and Best Supporting Actor for 15-year-old Owen Cooper, who became the youngest Emmy winner in over 40 years. That show was absolutely incredible. 4 episodes, well worth the watch. Britt Lauer and Tremel Tillman each won for their first Emmy for Severance. Jean Smart won Best Actress in a Comedy for Hacks for the 4th time, and for the first time, her co-star Hannah Einbinder won for Best Supporting Actress. Those are your 3 things.
I don't know. It was a month, maybe more or so ago, that I found this fan theory online that I thought was absolutely amazing, and it was about Reginald. What is his name? Reginald Van something. Is the actor who played Carl Winslow in Family Matters, the father from Family Matters. But he got his start. The theory was that he was working in New York when all the ghosts attacked in Ghostbusters, and there was an issue, and he ended up shooting and killing a boy in the mayhem, a 13-year-old boy in the mayhem of the ghosts. And to get away from that, he moves to L.A., and then there's this whole Nakatomi issue, and he's drawn to using his gun again to killing a terrorist, and then to get away from it all, he starts a family in Chicago. But as it turns out, the family in Chicago was really just a mental breakdown for him to get away from all the things that would happen.
The trauma.
And the 13-year-old boy he killed actually shows up in his perfect family life, bugging him for eternity as Steve Urkel.
What can I do, man?
That was the fan theory, that he was Family Matters was really him in a mental hospital.
I like it.
I saw another fan theory that is just as good and really blowing my mind. I want you to think about this. You're a young 20-something man you're attractive, but you had to escape your home life. You had to get away from the street life. So to do so, you took your skills as a dancer and you moved to upstate New York, where you teach old folks how to dance during their little summer getaways up in upstate New York.
Yes.
And you end up meeting a young girl.
Yes.
But things aren't going your way. You kind of get pushed to the brink by the rich kids. You end up getting in a fight with one of the rich kids. Your girlfriend has to have an abortion.
Oh,
you know.
Your best friend.
I'm sorry, your best friend
Yes.
has to have an abortion.
Yeah.
Things just aren't going the way that you hoped. So to get away from all the rich people, you pack up your car, you leave, you travel the country just kind of as a nomad until you end up finding a job that you actually like, as this bar owner brings you in to be a bouncer at their little double deuce bar.
Yeah.
And you're like, I can live the simple life in this small town. I'm the perfect cooler. I don't want to fight with anyone.
Right. You're a peaceful guy.
I'm a peaceful guy.
I want you to be nice until it's time to not be nice.
That's it. And I'll let you know when it's time to not be nice. We're going to keep everything cool and level-headed here, right? But at some point, yet again, another rich person just pushing your buttons.
Oh, the Richies.
Pushing your buttons.
Yeah.
They start, the rich people, he starts sending people after you. You end up having to use your skills as a fighter yet again. And it gets pushed to the brink, to the point where you actually murder a man. You rip his throat through his neck with your bare hands.
Gosh.
At this point, you've crossed a line. You know you've crossed a line. You just murdered a man with your bare hands. So you get away from it all.
Oh, where do you go?
Well, you try and find your center. You find the one hobby that you can become one with the earth, and you become a surfer. You hit the waves, you hit the water, and you become a surfer. But at this point, you've already murdered a man.
Yeah.
So how are you going to survive as a surfer traveling the world? You're going to take your skills and you're going to start robbing banks with your friends.
Well, gotta do what you
searching
gotta do.
for the ultimate ride.
Yeah.
So it is pretty clear that beginning his life as a dance teacher, as Johnny in Dirty Dancing, he progressed to Dalton in Roadhouse and ended up as Bodie in Point Break. That is a Patrick Swayze story that I can get behind. For sure.
Yeah.
It's 987 The Blitz.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
I get it. Your job can be stressful. Sometimes you just need a break. Sometimes you just need to step away for a few minutes, collect your thoughts, take a couple deep breaths so you can get back in it and make sure you are fully focused on the task at hand. The task at hand. And sometimes, maybe your way of clearing your head is the release of a little sexual tension. Maybe I could see that. Some people are more clear-headed after they have had that, release. However, if you're an anesthesiologist in the middle of a surgery,
Oh, gosh. Don't tell me.
you probably should not get up and leave to head to another operating room to bang it out with one of the nurses. That's not the best time to do that. And yes, it has just come to conclusion that this anesthesiologist will be allowed to continue to practice medicine, but is on a probationary kind of status after a 2023 incident where he was the anesthesiologist of a surgery, decided to leave right in the middle of this gallbladder removal surgery and said, hey, keep an eye on this for me for a minute. I'll be back.
Oh, you know what's hot? Watching a gallbladder get yanked out of somebody's body. Oh.
Hey, if one thing's being tugged on, sometimes you want something else to be tugged on.
Gross.
I'm really tired of things being taken out. I'd rather put something in. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Or maybe it was just the sound of all the internal organs moving around. It was
squishy.
Like,
Yeah.
All squishy in there.
It was like, oh, I need to make that sound on my own.
Yeah.
I got to get some of that going.
Oh, my God. All right.
I do feel like you should have to go through some kind of program if that is what happened during your workday. For anyone, if you've left your job, and an important job like being an anesthesiologist, where that's life and death, you have to monitor the anesthesia, but you couldn't control yourself. You need a program or some medication. Some intervention.
Some sort of career management that's kind of like anger management, but career management.
Yeah, well, I mean,
or
what
something.
about,
is that what you're talking about here?
Yeah, or maybe just like a
weighing management. Is there like weighing management?
Again, you do that alone.
Yeah,
that's what he got in trouble for. I need it managed.
Is that a class in med school? Like a top 10 things not to do during surgery. Number 1 on the list would be leaving to go bang it out with a nurse.
See, maybe that wasn't on the list, so he just didn't know.
Oh, he just didn't know.
Was that wrong?
They've now added it to the list.
You don't know what you don't know.
Right.
So if you don't know if that's not in the handbook, then it's not against the rules.
They never taught me that.
To go slapping cheeks while you're trying to remove a gallbladder, then, you should probably learn. We had a story last week about an amazing level of pettiness where a gentleman hired a mariachi player to play music while his cheating boyfriend was moving out of the house. While he was gathering up his things, the mariachi player followed him around and just started singing to him. I loved that level of petty, but I'll tell you what, I found one even better. We head on up to Detroit, where a gentleman by the name of Alan Markowitz is a strip club owner, owns a couple of strip clubs up there in the Detroit area. And he ended up buying the house right next to his ex-wife for one reason and one reason only. And that was to install a 12-foot bronze middle finger statue pointed right at her window. Not only that, it is spotlit. So at night, they've got spotlights pointing up at this thing.
Oh, I'm sure the neighbors love it.
As the neighbor, I could see it being a little annoying, but a 12-foot bronze middle finger pointed right at her window. Oh, that is a
Do you know how many months you have to be willing to go through this? There wasn't a moment in time before you closed on the house, as you're getting the loan, as you're getting the bronze sculpture made. You never thought, this is a giant waste of money. I should just get some therapy and get over it.
You would think, but if you've got that level of money,
I guess.
I have no idea what the house cost him. I will tell you this. The house is in the Bloomfield Hills area, which is the upper Arlington of Detroit.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, Orchard Lake, Bloomfield Hills. That is the rich neighborhood.
Is this still standing? Could we drive by and see the site?
I'm going up the weekend of the 26th. To help MC an event for my old high school, and I will be driving by this house.
Good. Let us know.
Yeah. 12-foot, $7,000 bronze statue of a giant middle finger. And it's a good-looking middle finger. I mean, it's got the wrinkles in the knuckles. It's got the fingernail. It's got it all.
The people on the street next to mine went a lot cheaper, but they got the same impact. They just fly a flag of a big middle finger on their flagpole.
Is it still flying?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I need to know what their
flagpole with a flag on it.
With a big middle finger on it.
Is it just a middle finger to everyone in general?
Yeah, pretty
Do we have
much,
a beef with a neighbor?
Kelly, I wish so much I knew. Yeah. I really wish I knew.
You could stop by.
Yeah, I might be curious enough to knock and be like, is this directed at one person, or is this a general FU to the entire community?
Come on over. I'll show you the house, and I'll send you up to the door.
Very curious. I actually will do that. I want to know. That's your not-so-breaking news, 99.7 The Blitz. High of 88 today. If you're like us, we turned the air conditioning off in our house. Thought it was that time of the year, keep the windows open. But this week, you may want it back on. 88, 85, 85, 88, 89, 85. It's going to be a sunny, warm week. I meant to bring this up on Friday. Unfortunately, I missed the show due to my little cold whatever thing was going on. But I came across a TikTok, and I am just mind blown by this. This makes absolutely no sense to me. I can't imagine living in this kind of chaos. I can't imagine my household operating in this manner whatsoever. Listen to what this woman had to say on her TikTok.
We just found out that a couple of our friends who are married don't have assigned cars. Like, they just have 2 cars, but neither one of the cars belongs to the other person, right? They just grab keys and take whatever car they want that morning.
What?
Wait, what? What? That makes no sense
So
to me.
whoever leaves first takes the good car, I guess.
I guess.
Because you don't have 2 equal cars. You never do.
Most likely not.
Unless you buy 2 cars at the exact same time, the exact same year, brand new or whatever.
Right.
You're typically not... There's one car that probably works better than the other, maybe, or has more features.
Might have more features.
Like I'm taking the seat warmer. Or maybe you're really generous and you're like, I'm not going to take the one with the seat warmers because I know my spouse really loves those seat warmers and it's 30 degrees out.
Yeah. Either way.
That's
it's
insanity.
It's strange.
Yeah, it's insanity.
If you've got a single driveway and both cars are, front to back, I can see you're going to take the one that's in.
Instead of moving cars around.
Right.
Right. But still, if that were the case, which has been right now, like, I park kind of in the driveway, and then we're on the end unit condo. Nora parks kind of in the parking row where a bunch of people park.
Right.
But that's where we know where our cars are. I can't imagine not having your own car.
And plus, we bought the car for me that I like, and Charlie bought a pickup truck that he likes.
Exactly.
Yeah. My wife does not want anything to do with my truck.
Right.
She does not want to drive
she doesn't want that much vehicle.
No.
800-821-9970. Does anyone else operate like this, where you just grab whatever keys are closest? Maybe you left the keys up in the bedroom, so you just grab... And of course, not to say that, of course, if I'm going to pick up something larger and I need Nora's little extra room in the SUV or whatever, I'll take that car. But I most certainly have my car, and she has her car.
It's just like grabbing what underwear is the closest. Like, you're not going to do that. You buy the underwear for you.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Like, it fits you. Your car fits you. It's what you bought. I don't understand. It
feels different when I sit in Nora's car versus...
Or her underwear.
Or her underwear.
Absolutely. I mean, what's next? We're going to sleep on either side of the bed any night?
See, that's...
Right.
That's just as insane.
Right.
Which I have heard people... when I get into bed, I just get in... Wherever.
No.
Yeah, it's molded to your body. It's where you're like, you've got your own, like you're part of the couch that you sit on. It's got your butt print.
Yes. Yes.
You have a place where you sit, and that's where you sit. You don't start moving around the living room like a lunatic.
But then it also has to do with the fact, like your nightstand, much like your car. You know your presets on your car. You know that the sunglasses are in this compartment. You know that if you need to grab whatever, it's put in here. Like your nightstand, you know where the wires are. Like, there's no way you can just go in all nimbly bimbly and just get any side of the bed.
Agreed.
That makes no sense.
Doug said he just takes the one with the most gas in it.
Rude.
All right.
Let's see. Tosh says, I was literally thinking the same thing, Kelly, about driving my husband's truck would be like I'm putting on his underwear. When he drives my little Toyota Yaris, it'd be like him wearing my underwear. Yeah. I can totally see that. One of the advantages of living walking distance from your work. Okay, yeah, you can get away with just one car. That's true. You can do that. Let's see here. Yeah, sounds like their life is a complete mess.
Yeah, I agree. It's like there's no order here. I need order in my life.
That's what it would feel like. It would feel unorganized if you were just grabbing. I mean, again,
that is unorganized.
You could look at it as in it's less or more organized because it's less stress. You don't have to worry about I lost my. You just it's just like whatevs. It's just like
just laid back,
chill. We don't care what kind of car, but there's just no way I'm doing it.
I mean, like at school, you picked the seat you wanted to sit in, and you just sat there. Like in college, you just sat there. That's where your seat was.
That's
you
where your seat was.
Around the classroom.
Right. 6825. I live out of my car. Everything I need, work, home, school, depending on what I'm going.
Right.
What if I wanted to jump and leave here and it's like I get invited to a golf game real quick? I got my golf clubs in my trunk, so if I have it with me, I know I'm ready to go. Yeah, there's no way. 800-821-9970. I would love to hear of someone, if you have ever had something like this or live in this sort of disarray and madness in your life. Then please give us a call. We also have your chance to go to Blood Prison. If you're into the haunted houses, we're going to give you a chance to win those tickets coming up. 99.7 The Blitz. Well, we still have, 7 days, a week left of summer before the official change over to fall on September 22nd. But you can obviously head out now. Spirit Halloweens are popping up. You can get your Halloween stuff. I do know we just talked about it earlier. Christmas stuff is already starting to pop up. But if you're still in that holiday mood, we got you covered because the haunted houses are going to start opening up, including Blood Prison at the Ohio State Reformatory in Mansfield. You can be there starting September 26th. Runs all the way through November 2nd. You can get your tickets at bloodprison.com. But right now, we have got your lightning passes. That's right. That gets you to the front of the line if you don't want to wait and you're ready to get your scare on at Blood Prison. Are you a haunted house person, Kelly?
I am not. No, they terrify me.
You don't go because they terrify you.
They terrify me, and I do have claustrophobia, like a legitimate case.
Okay.
So both of those combined it induces panic.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, I'm very afraid of them.
I don't go because, these good haunted houses, they cost you some money. It's $55 a ticket. We're going to save you some money here, and not only that, get you these lighting passes. And they don't scare me. So it's like, what am I paying to walk through for?
So you don't get scared at all?
No.
There's nothing that's ever happened in a haunted house that's like startled you?
It may be a jump scare every once in a blue moon.
Oh, here's the guy that wants me to think he's going to put an axe in my chest.
Right.
But it doesn't induce like any type of instant panic or
anything.
No. Okay.
No.
Yeah, I don't like to be scared. I just don't.
I remember, in fact, the one thing that really did get me one time back in my early 20s, and it's the simplest thing in the entire world, was it was a really dark room, and all they did was they took black yarn, like thin black yarn, and they hung a couple pieces from the ceiling that you couldn't see.
Ooh.
So it was like the cobweb.
Yeah,
that's the cobweb
That's
thing.
a good one.
Yeah, you walked in, you're like, yeah.
So in Grove City, when I was young, I worked in one. It's called the Haunted Barn in Gans Park in Grove City with the JCs.
Okay.
And so after you work in one, it's like you're never going to get scared of one again. You know what I mean?
The plural, the JCs? I thought there was just one.
Huh?
What?
One JC.
I thought there was just one JC. Jesus Christ, Dick. That's what I'm talking about. Jesus Christ.
JAYCEES. It was, raising money for causes and stuff.
So you saw how the sausage was made.
Yeah, I was the sausage.
Well, I mean,
and I had on a white lab coat with this crazy mask and an axe and the strobe lights going, and I'm like blocking the entrance, and these people are scared to death to come past me.
Vic recreates it at Halloween at his house every year. Like he dresses as the mad scientist.
Well,
that's pretty nice. All right, well, here's the deal.
What about the one where you have to sign the 4-page release because you might have trauma and psychological problems when you come out the other side?
The ones where they literally torture you and see how much you can put up with.
Yeah.
Nope.
Tie you down and stuff like that. And you agree to this before you go in.
Yep. And there have been the couple, like I know they had one in Detroit that was, I think it was called like the 13th floor.
Yeah.
And like if you made it out to the 13th floor, you got your money back because that's how convinced they were that you were going to give up.
Wow.
Before you got to the 13th. There was like an exit every floor. Yeah, they get pretty crazy. So if you're into that kind of thing, Blood Prison, lightning passes, up for grabs right now. 800-821-9970 as we're going to go head-to-head once again. Vic, what you got for us today?
A little think fast.
Okay.
A little think fast.
Think fast action going on.
I'll tell you, these lightning passes are the best, man. You just, no line.
Yeah, right up to the front. 800-821-9970 if you would like to be represented by Kelly or Goose. As of right now, then we'll get your blood prison passes, those lightning passes, front of line right now. Let's go to the phones here. Blitz, hi, who's this? Okay, thanks for calling. Hope you have a great week. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Phil.
Phil, all right, Phil. You called in first. Do you want to have Kelly represent you or Goose represent you?
I'm going to go with Goose today.
Yeah, that's a good choice right there, sir.
It really is. I have to applaud it. I'm not feeling confident.
Okay.
We hear that every single time.
I'm just feeling nervous now that you brought up my panic stuff. Now I'm feeling panicked.
Blitz, hi, who's this? Katrina. All right, Katrina, you are going to be with Kelly today.
Woo!
Phil and Goose.
Woo!
Katrina and Kelly. All right, Katrina, Phil, we're going to put you on hold as Kelly and I play a game of Think Fast, see who comes out on top here. We got to drink of water, clear my throat here. All right, what do you got for us?
All right, actor initials. We did actresses before. We're doing actors this time.
Actor initials. Okay.
Actor initials. Actor whose initials are L.D.
Lyndon D. Johnson.
Larry David.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Oh, I should know that. They call him LD in the show. Doggone it.
It's also that Leo DiCaprio guy.
I was stuck on Liam. I wanted to say Liam Neeson, and I was stuck on Liam so hard. I was like, that's not going to work. There is the Leonardo DiCaprio guy. I've heard.
All right. How about the initials BP?
Bradley Cooper.
P. Brad Paisley. Oh, but it was
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Oh, darn it.
Oh. Why do I hear letters wrong?
J.G.
John Goodman. Woo!
Go on. Let's go on. Okay.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal's the only one, yeah. I don't know.
How about BC?
Bradley Cooper. There it is. What answer was that?
I don't know.
All right. HF.
Hugh Hefner.
No.
What?
HF.
Hefner starts with an H, not an F.
I know.
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry?
I think that might be in the behind the beads in the store that you go to the back room.
The Halle Berry?
Halle Berry.
Goose, you already won this round, so
Okay.
Harrison Ford.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I like Halle Berry better.
That's great.
That Halle Berry has got 7 speeds. It's got the little flutter wings.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
It can flutter its wings and spin at the same time. Completely unfair. We can't do that. That's such a bunch of BS. Like, how are you going to have 7 operating speeds and a shaft filled with little balls that just rotate around the entire time?
You've really turned this into something very ugly.
Sorry,
and
you brought it up.
disgusting.
You brought it up.
I'm talking about Halle Berry, the gorgeous actress.
Okay.
All right. Mexican food items. Mexican food items starting with the letter B.
Burritos.
What? I wasn't even ready. I was still thinking of Halle Berry. Come on, give me a second.
Well, get your mind out of the gutter thinking about sex toys based off
that
of Halle
isn't what
Berry.
I was thinking of.
That's exactly what you were thinking of.
Okay.
Are you ready, Kelly?
You wanted a Halle Berry version sex toy called the Halle Berry that was...
Okay, what's the topic?
Mexican food items.
Okay.
Sex toys based off of your favorite actresses.
Mexican food items starting with the letter T.
Taco.
Damn. How about starting with
What are you looking at me like that for?
I'm not.
Give me all side eye.
I'm side-eyeing you how do you like me now? That was my side-eye.
Kelly is bouncing up and down like you would not believe.
I need some blood in my brain.
All right, how about a Mexican food item starting with the letter F?
Fritas.
Oh, man, that was a tie. That was definitely a tie.
That was a tie. You're right. It was a tie, 100%.
Well, Goose doesn't agree based on the way he's acting.
That's because he's not a very good sport, let's be honest.
You don't think it was a tie, Goose? I just heard them both come out at the same time. I don't know.
Did I say anything? I didn't say anything.
Okay.
I didn't say
you
a word.
You didn't have to say anything.
I didn't say a word.
Mexican food item starting with the letter C.
Chalupa.
Kelly was first.
That's what.
He almost said it.
I almost said it. That is. You're gonna say she was first on that one, but the last one was a tie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's tie it
you know
up.
what?
I'll agree to a
will be
tie.
happy to go back to this audio.
I'll agree to a tie.
Okay.
But
She'll agree to a tie.
Okay.
I'm saying a little consistency is nice. You're basically a baseball umpire. That one's a ball.
I'm not.
Wait, no, that one's a strike.
I don't care which one of you wins. I don't care.
Okay.
So I'm not trying to cheat you.
But you kind of want me to win, right?
A Mexican.
Definitely.
Go ahead.
A Mexican food item starting with the letter E.
Empanadas.
Empanadas.
That, yeah.
Oh, is that what you said?
You said implant.
I said eggplant, not implant.
I could have swore it was implant.
Is there any version of eggplant that's in a Mexican food?
And what did you say, Goose?
Empanada.
Empanada. He's right. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you get a Brazilian butt lift, that could be considered implant for Mexican food.
Okay.
Depending on what you're into eating. I mean.
Okay, so that one's right.
Empanada?
All right, well.
Because all I do What? They do what?
And they stay there.
And they stay there. Up, down, up. Hey, Phil. Good choice, man. You walk away with those lightning passes to Blood Prison, which is going to open up September 26th, and it's going to run through November 2nd. But because I'm a good person, Katrina, I'll give you a pair of passes. Okay. Congratulations. Phil and Katrina, you'll both be at Blood Prison, okay?
Hello?
Awesome.
Okay, great.
Wait, is Katrina still there?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay, great.
I thought maybe she heard you win and she hung up.
That's just actually, I'm done with this, Clay.
No, I'm trying to drop my kids off at school. So.
Okay.
Well, enjoy. Have a good day at kids' school. You guys hang on 1 second. We'll get you taken care of.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
The Delaware County Fair gets underway this week. The event runs through Saturday at the fairgrounds on Pennsylvania Avenue. The fair features a number of motorsports competitions and, of course, the renowned Little Brown Jug Harness Race on Thursday. A full schedule posted at DelawareCountyFair.com. If you get Social Security in any form, SSI, SSDI, Social Security proper, the Social Security Administration is going to stop issuing paper checks starting Tuesday, September 30th. That's 2 weeks away. Right now, less than 1% of beneficiaries receive their payments through paper check. And if that's you, you do have to transition to electronic payment to continue receiving your benefits without interruption. You can do direct deposit or you can get a prepaid debit card. The switch will save the administration millions of dollars and will hopefully reduce fraud and theft. I do really like what the Foo Fighters did over the weekend at a surprise show in California. They played their first concert Saturday night with their new drummer, Ilan Rubin. And that was, like I said, Saturday night at the Fremont Theater in San Luis Obispo, California. And it was basically a pop-up show. They announced it the night before. They said tickets would go on sale 8 a.m., but you had to go in person to the Fremont Theater. You had to have an ID and a credit card. They would not take cash. They would not take digital credit cards. Then at showtime, you had to bring your ID and guests had to enter with the person who purchased their ticket.
So when you got your tickets, your names were on your ticket.
You're not going to you are not going to sell those tickets because you would not be let in if you bought the ticket from somebody.
And what'd you say, 800 people, 900 people?
900 people. Yeah. So it was a pretty small venue.
So I bet the second that show was announced, people went over and just lined up, stayed the night or whatever.
They said they would not allow people to start lining up until 7 a.m. Saturday. So they said, I suppose you could have spent the night, but you weren't allowed to line up.
Standing around the corner.
Right. peering around.
Wait, is he going to let us in? Or jump in that line.
Just walk around downtown until your walk ends there at 7 a.m.
But that is a way to prevent, scalping and, things that you don't want as a band to happen with your tickets.
I mean, that would be the other thing, too. I mean, imagine if the show is at 8 p.m., right? And you say box office opens at 5 p.m. So you line up. When you buy your ticket, you go right into the venue.
Yes,
that would be amazing. That. Now, obviously, that would be much harder for something the size of Nationwide because how processing payments and all that kind of time frame. But yeah, not being able to resell tickets, have your ID, match the tickets with the name on the tickets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that could solve a lot of problems.
Yeah, I liked it. All right, those are your 3 things.
All right, this story comes out of Nigeria, although they are talking about Equatorial Guinea and their tiny, tiny island, Enoban, because Equatorial Guinea is actually part of the mainland of Africa. But then if you go east off the coast, there's a tiny, tiny little island. And apparently, local residents are a bit mad because life has become difficult as they do not have the internet right now. The government shut down the internet after people were talking about some dynamite explosions that took place by a Moroccan construction company that they weren't expecting, that is causing some issues. So people are using the internet to complain about it. And so the government's response was, we're just going to shut down the internet. Now, here's the problem. Maybe you don't want your people saying bad things about the government or things that are going on, and you're trying to stop the spread of information, or what in this case apparently the government is considering misinformation, even though it's just the people kind of publicly speaking. The problem is, because the internet is down, now banking services have shut down, hospital services for emergencies have been brought to a halt, and the other thing, residents are racking up phone bills because they can't afford cell phone calls as a way to communicate, because that also uses part of the internet. And it charges too much for them to use the internet. So, yeah, they're seeing the trickle-down effect of what happens when you shut down the internet. That doesn't seem like the right way to do things. They say that the government is in talks with telecommunication providers to cut more connections through designated websites instead of having to shut down the entire internet, just trying to shut down certain websites, which also doesn't seem like the right thing to do.
It's weird that you can do that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's how the rules are set up in your country, that they have control of, the internet or the media or whatever the case may be. So, yeah, they're saying hopefully they can work things out, because obviously, even though the point was to try and silence the doubters or whatever they're trying to do,
I know.
You're affecting a whole bunch of other stuff that people need, like money and health care. So hopefully they get things straightened out. And let's just be thankful we're not putting up with that here. It's 99.7 The Blitz.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Monday morning. Make you a little bit smarter than when you were when you woke up today. Like, did you know an average of 7 people die from spider bites every year in the United States? And 3 times that many people die being killed by cows. Way more dangerous. The 13-year-old got one and actually had to order some medicine because he reacts real weird to, like, mosquito bites and stuff. And he got bit by a spider or something.
Wow.
And his whole thigh just... It was like, oh, man. They had to get him some antibiotics. I was showing him videos of, like, Lieutenant Dan and stuff, and I was like, make sure you take your medicine, because
should have shown him
otherwise...
Kenny from We're the Millers.
Or that, too. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Nothing with less than 10% alcohol was considered an alcoholic beverage in Russia until 2011.
I believe that.
It's just classified as regular food.
Yep.
Get a beer.
Yep.
It's just food.
Yep.
Doesn't really matter. There's an urban legend, speaking of spiders, there's an urban legend that you swallow 8 spiders a year while you sleep. Completely not true. Yeah. Almost every single person will swallow 0 spiders in their lifetime. It was actually made up by a writer making fun of stupid urban legends that people actually
Oh,
believe.
that's great.
Yeah.
I still hear people bring that up all the time. I'm like, no, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Swallow 8 spiders a year. Don't worry about that. Sugar rushes aren't real and are just psychological or a cultural effect of parental influence.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Now that I did not know.
Sugar does not affect behavior or cognitive performance. Now, sugar crashes are a real thing, but that's medically, and it's actually pretty rare. According to doctors, only 5% of us experience an actual sugar crash. You're more likely to experience it if you do like a tough workout on an empty stomach.
Yeah.
Then you'll experience more of a crash.
So when parents say, don't give your kids sugar before bedtime, they won't sleep, that's BS.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's not a sugar.
Wow.
And I've said it to Nora before. I was like, the boys been eating a bunch of sugar? Like, they are just jacked up on Mountain Dew right now. Like, what is going on? No, not a real thing. Yep.
Wow.
And finally, Matt Groening, you know, the creator of The Simpsons, he actually wanted to do a live-action Simpsons spin-off in 1994. We almost had one. But one of the reasons it fell through was that the network said it would be too expensive to pay for a joke in the pilot that featured a bunch of trained beavers. I don't know what the trained beavers were going to be used for, but they said, no, too expensive. We're not greenlighting this. So we never got a live-action Simpsons spinoff, which is a little sad because I would love to have known what that was going to look like. Yeah. There you go, learning you some stuff on a Monday morning, 99.7 The Blitz.